President Biden, with his undeniably low poll numbers, isn't getting a lot of love from the media. In The Hill, columnist Beckett Adams says we need a serious conversation about Joe Biden's brain. In Politico, media writer Jack Schaefer has a piece, Why Democrats Should Primary Biden. The Atlantic's lead story, Step Aside Joe Biden. So, Charlie, why are so many in the media so determined to see a challenge to Biden? Is it because they're afraid the president, who'll be just shy of 82 on Election Day, will lose?
Well, it's funny that you say he should step aside, because I feel like if he tried to step aside, he would likely fall down. And that's the whole point here, Howie, is that he is so old that he's just losing it. And every day it becomes so much more apparent. I mean, it's from the verbal gaffes, you know, Putin is losing the war in Iraq, to God Save the Queen, to, groping Eva Longoria in front of lots of TV cameras. It's just very awkward. It's almost like your embarrassing grandfather, yet it's not your grandfather. It's the man leading this country. And I think people realize if he's losing it like this day by day right now, and it's being noticed on a world stage, what's it going to look like if he tries to run again? And I think it's becoming very obvious to everybody that he is not going to be the candidate. There's just absolutely no way. Well,
it's an interesting prediction. He's still the incumbent president, and as somebody who's covered him for a long time, I can tell you he made gaffes even when he wasn't this age.
Exactly right.
So, Kevin, the problem the press tells us is that Gavin Newsom or Gretchen Whitmer or 100 other Dems are dying to run, but they would risk their political careers if they took on an incumbent of their own party and lost.
I think it's a suicide mission for anyone considering a primary challenge to the president. And we've seen in recent memory, those kind of primary challenges against an incumbent president often weaken that president, whether it be Pat Buchanan, whether it be, Gerald Ford and Ronald Reagan. So I don't think they're interested in going down that path whatsoever.
Well, interesting suicide mission. Charlie, the media clearly want a race. That's a given. But is it also possible that if there was a younger alternative who was a serious candidate, who's held public office, a significant number of Democrats, given the choice of somebody other than Marianne Williamson or RFK Jr., would abandon the president?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think all it would take is maybe Joe Biden really putting all of his power behind someone younger, really pushing them out into the spotlight, someone who's young, energetic, charismatic. I definitely think there could be a better candidate, though. If you ask me, I think Gavin Newsom is likely going to be the front runner here.
Right. If, in fact, he were to get into the race, which it's very clear from his body language.
Which I imagine he will, probably by late summer. I imagine that's going to be the case.
And yet, Kevin, you say that, or somebody else doing it, is a suicide mission. And so it's just so interesting. A lot of these publications are at least left of center, and they're saying, Elliot Cohen, author of the Atlantic piece, says clinging to office in old age is selfish, and they're all saying, Biden would get applause for all he's accomplished in their view in his first term, and then he gets off the stage and the world moves on.
Well, Howie, you've covered presidents for a long time. It's very difficult when you're in that position and you have the chance to run for re-election that you're not going to do that.
Yeah, and Biden wanted to be president his whole life, and you get to fly around on Air Force One. It is hard to step away.
when he was elected, absolutely.
But come back to your suicide mission. I like that phrase.
Yeah.
Why so? What makes it so certain that somebody, as Gene McCarthy helped push LBJ out of the race in 1960, that would be a complete failure?
Well, interesting enough, and to Charlie's point, it's very difficult obviously to do that. But right now, Gavin Newsom is running, hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising, building his campaign. 100%. He's raising money for a national PAC, I think, with the idea of running down the line. He's building his national profile, taking on Ron DeSantis, of course. So it's an interesting dynamic playing out.
Well, it's good to be prepared, right?
Exactly.
All right, Kevin Walling, Charly Arnolt, thank you so much.